This delicious Christmas candy, cranberry white chocolate pecan candies, are so good, and they only require 5 ingredients: pecans, craisins, white chocolate, vanilla, and a little bit of salt. We're going to start by taking a sheet pan, just putting a piece of parchment on that, setting that aside for later. And then I'm going to need to chop my pecans. You'll need 1 cup. I buy pecan halves, so I'll go ahead and run through these quickly. If you already have chopped pecans, that'll make this a little quicker for you. But I still think it's a good idea to go ahead and toast these for this recipe. I think that's a good idea in almost anything that calls for nuts. So I'm just going to run through mine real quick. Then I'm going to put them in a heavy skillet. And you can toast these on the range or in the oven. I want you to be careful when you toast nuts because they can burn quite quickly because of the fat that's in those nuts. So stir them a little bit, and when they start to smell toasty, they're pretty much done. Then we're going to take 12 ounces of white chocolate chips. I want you to hold back about 1/3 of a cup of these for later. We need to be especially careful melting white chocolate in the microwave. Just melt it until you can stir them to finish, because they will become dull if you overcook them. We're going to add nuts and craisins, stir those in well, and then we're going to add 1 teaspoon vanilla and 1/4 teaspoon salt. Stir well, and then just a teaspoonful of these is about all you'll need onto the parchment paper. And when you're finished with that, take about 2 teaspoons of oil with the remaining chips. Melt that to where they're thin enough to drizzle over the top. And this is going to make them look especially pretty. I sit mine outside, but you could also put them in the refrigerator. And when they're through, they're nice and set, and they're ready to bag up for gifts, or they make great treat right away. There they are, delicious. They can be stored in an airtight container at room temperature or in the refrigerator. Happy holidays.